Hello, hello. Welcome to day 196 of Bligniting. Let's take a breath. It's really warm here in the UK. We're going through a bit of a heat wave, and it was really hot today outside. And I had a bit of a thought. I had my lunch outside, which I love to do, but it is a real effort getting the lunch out there, and I prepped all my food, so I did well on that, and then got my dinner outside, which, like I said, is a real effort. Let the guinea pigs out so they could go on a little runabout. Sat and ate my dinner, which was lovely. Sat there in the sunshine for a little while, and then thought I'll go and put the guinea pigs back in their cage and water the plants. And in the process of doing that, I sort of fell over. I lost my balance and fell over. It was a very gentle fall. I didn't hurt myself or anything like that, but getting up was, getting up was not happening, shall we say. I don't know if any of you get affected by the heat. I know a lot of people with MS particularly can do. I'm not affected too badly, but it sort of drains the what's it called? It drains the energy out of your muscles a little bit. So they're always stuck on the ground. So I tried to shout to Zach. It was about midday because his bedroom's like above the above the garden, but he didn't hear me. So I ended up crawling back, and as I'm crawling back, I hear the front door open, and it's my ex. He doesn't come around very often, but I'm like, "Who's that?" He's like, "It's Liam." So, "Oh God, come and give us a hand." So bless him, he come and helped me up to my feet and got me in the house where it was a bit cooler. Not a great drama, but it's just when you need somebody, the universe supplies them. So I'm taking that as a celebration. And also, I was sharing with you, this whole journey for me has been very spiritual, and I've been learning, and I'm really interested in spirituality and different people's beliefs and what happens when we die and what it's all about, and trying to make a meaning of life. And I've read loads about it and listened, just been curious, I suppose, over the last 7, 8, 9, 10 years. And I've been listening to a podcast recently, and today, because I went to Toastmasters, I listened to an episode there and an episode on the way back, so it took me about an hour each way, called the Telepathy Tapes. And if you're interested in spirituality at all, I would definitely recommend. But what is really interesting, it starts off, or it is really about a community of people that aren't, well, I don't know any of these people personally. I know some people that I know have had children that fit into this bracket. So I don't know very much about it, but what I've learning about in this telepathy tapes is mind blowing. So this community of people are people that experience autism, but particularly severe autism, so the nonverbal, when people are nonverbal. And what this podcast is suggesting is that this group of people may not be able to speak like I'm speaking to you now, but can use their minds to speak to each other, and they do. And not only are they telepathic, but they also speak to angels, and they know, many of them, not all of them, they've all got different gifts, but many of them are so much more intelligent than the majority of the people, and certainly then they are treated generally because they can't speak and because their body tends to behave a bit erratically, then they're sort of almost written off and not even given proper education in a lot of places. And they have found a way of communicating what they called spelling, using some sort of iPad or something to spell, but it takes practice, and quite often they can't do it themselves to start with. They have to learn, almost like when you learn anything really. And there are so many places, schools and medical practitioners, that don't allow them to use this way of communicating, and it's just mind-boggling. It's definitely worth a listen. It's really eye-opening. The way the girl who runs it is set it up to prove really what she's saying. So it's not just a few people's stories. It's massive, and it sort of makes sense, I think, that actually if you're not able to speak, you're not able to communicate the way most humans communicate, then we will find another way. And this way is actually more in tune with our spiritualness than the way that I'm speaking to you now. Anyway, if that is of interest to you, I'm really enjoying it. It's touched me deeply. On episode 10, it's at one builds on the other, so you don't want to jump in and watch episode 10. You want to start at the beginning because it gives you the foundation of where she's getting all the information from. But definitely worth a listen. It is shifting my perspective a little bit more, and it was pretty much there anyway. What I've been hearing is what I believed, but it was good to have validation from somewhere else. It's really interesting. Anyway, let's do a bit of Bligniting. Hi Kathy, hi Trisha. Have you guys been watching the Symptom Free MS Summit? It's my day today. I've just watched part of my one. I've watched all the other ones. Again, definitely worth a listen. Really inspiring. He's done great, hasn't he, Matt Rowe, pulling people together and just giving a different perspective on how we can support our own healing. It's really cool. Okay, let's breathe. Take a nice relax. So I invite you to sit down or lie down and just take a nice big deep breath in. And hold it there for a second or two. And then gently and deliberately, very slowly, release your breath. And again, a nice big deep breath in. A smile on your face. I am safe. I am safe. And another big deep breath in. And just allow your body to feel as relaxed as it possibly can. Just relax, body relax. 3 deep breaths and you just feel better, don't you? Yeah, and it's amazing how easy it is to get to consciously breathe, even though I talk about it literally every day. I remember in the morning, and then by the afternoon it seems to be it's put your hand on your heart and connect in with love. Just feel into the heart. Breathe through your heart. Which reminds me of the lady I was listening to yesterday on the MS Summit, Talia, can't remember her surname, which talks about, the heart and love, and these telepathy tapes talk about love as well being the answer. And I was putting I got a bit inspired this morning, so I put a little post out. So if you've watched my episode or my segment of the Symptom Free Summit, and send me a DM and tell me what your key learnings from it, what you took away from it, then I'll give you a free coaching session, and with the aim of the coaching session to come up with a practice to feel love and connect into your love more every day, because the more we can do that, the more healing will take place. I definitely believe that. Let's have a laugh then. You had any laugh out loud moments today? I've been Toastmaster meetings, so we always have laugh out loud moments there. Yeah, Liam coming to pick me up off the floor. That was we had quite a laugh about that. And me and Zach are going to go and watch How to Train Your Dragon in 4D for his birthday treat from me. So, intention. My intention today was to breathe and affirm, I am the creator of my destiny. My energy creates my reality. I am whole and complete right now, and I am connected to infinite possibilities. I did this morning. Like I said, I forgot during the day as the day got busier and other things took over. I also wanted to do a bit of my finance course. I did only a little bit, but I did do a little bit. But yeah, I'm finding it tough at the moment. It's sending me to sleep somewhat, so I had to lie down after that. It was this afternoon after I'd had made all my food and had the garden experience, and the car got serviced. I did some work as well. Can't remember what I did. I had a productive morning. But yeah, so then did my finance course and then felt tired, so I had my lie down. Grateful. What am I grateful for? Well, this might be something, if you're in the UK and you're living as a disabled person or got a disability, then you can order a CEA card, and I don't know if you can do this in the States as well, but over here in England, if you are going to the theatre or the cinema, you can get a carer to go for free. So it might be worth asking if you ever want to go to the theatre. So I've done it going to a theatre, and because I'm taking Zach to the cinema, I said, let's see if we can get it for the cinema. I did have to buy a CEA card, but the price of the card was £6.50, which lasts a year. And bearing in mind where a cinema ticket will cost, I don't know, £8 or £9 these days, then it's worth it. And this cinema is costing £22 because it's a 4D. So, ching! So that's intention, gratitude. Oh, that's my gratitude. I'm also grateful that I got to go to a new Toastmasters club that's sort of local. So that was really nice because I got to meet more new people, and it got inspired again. And I was the general evaluator, and yes, spoke to some amazing people because Toastmasters just invites those people to it. Really, it's nice. Nature, wow, nature's been warm today. Oh my God, the sun on the way back, 'cause the sun was just setting as I was driving back, and it just looked beautiful. The sky colours were amazing. And then it had that beautiful red, when the sun's really red and it's not too bright that you can actually look at it, and it was just amazing. Me and Sophie went out for a nice walk this morning. Oh, and obviously I got really close to the grass out in the garden, and my plants are doing really well. I've been watering them, so they are growing. Hey, yay for nature. Ingesting. So I did really well today. I made myself a roasted salmon and roasted veg salad for my lunch, and with my leftover soup I made chickpea and vegetable curry, and I mixed that with some rice and quinoa and had that for my tea. So I did have a couple of biscuits when I was at Toastmasters. And I was a bit peckish when I came back, but I thought, no, I'm not going to, because I was tempted to have some toast and jam. But I thought, no. But what I did take from one of the speakers on the Symptom Free MS Summit, which I really liked, he was an Irish doctor called Dr. Connor something or other. And he was talking when it comes to diet or exercise or any practices or anything that you can do to help your own health. He talked about stacking the odds in your favour. So if you have a piece of cake or a biscuit every now and again, it's not the end of the world. But the more that we can stack the odds in our favour and give our body what it needs to do, the better it's going to be. That sort of gave me a bit of a different way of thinking about it, because the sort of conversations I have with myself about food sometimes. So that sort of gave me a bit of just be more gentle, Gina. It's all good. We're doing well. It's amazing. Which then moves into what I'm telling myself. 2, I am the creator of my destiny. I create my destiny with my energy. And I decide I want to bring some great energy into the world today. And I am whole and complete right now. I don't have to wait for anything. Not till I'm cured, not till I'm healed, not till I can run that triathlon, not until I'm rich, not until I've made a success out of my business. I'm whole and complete right now. And I've thoroughly enjoyed my day. The falling over, the standing back up again, the speaking, the connecting, the eating. Yeah, it's been good. So let's have a little song. Blignite my happy, Blignite the happy in me, Blignite, Blignite the happy in me. It fills my world with wonder and every day with glee. Blignite, Blignite the happy in me. Blignite, Blignite the happy in me. Oh, I've met an interesting guy on Facebook dating. We're going to have a chat tomorrow. He's very spiritual, which is cool. I don't know. I'm still my last one who was very spiritual didn't quite work out, did he? The Cornish guy. So hopefully this won't be of the same ilk, but we'll see. We'll see. We've had some good texting chats so far, so we're going to have a conversation tomorrow. All right, my lovelies, have a great rest of the day, and yeah, I'll see you tomorrow.